Is this video real or is this AI? Really look. Notice the details, the leaves, the texture of the dirt. Take a guess. What if I told you this was made in a computer? That I used Midjourney to generate the image, Nano Banana for realism, and Wand 2.5 to make a video that is indistinguishable from reality. Except, I didn't. This is a real video. But you weren't sure, were you? Believe it or not, this little doubt is the real existential threat of AI, not deepfakes or scams or propaganda. This little doubt is what has the capacity to destroy reality as we know it. And I'll prove it. I don't know about you, but I'm willing to admit that I've been tricked by AI on more than a few occasions. It's embarrassing and makes you look stupid when you fire off the synthoid Instagram reel to your friends. This has instilled a deep paranoia within me, a new need to forensically analyze any out-of-the-ordinary clip, just to see if it's real. I've used my experience with cameras and video editing to pick apart these clips handily, but now it's getting harder and harder. Before, every AI clip had a certain veneer, a look that betrayed it as AI. There was also a way things moved, an unreal fluidity that never matched real physics. Now the signs are fewer and farther between. You have to look for smearing, for minor visual infidelities, and then distinguish those from compression artifacts. You have to listen for an inhuman smoothness in voiceovers, and judge for yourself whether this YouTuber has perfect pronunciation and a monotone affect, or if you're listening to a synthetic daemon. In some cases, relying on technical skills isn't enough, and we're forced to judge these videos on the semantic content. Would a cat actually ride on the back of a turtle? It's gotta be AI. Oh, except there's another video of a real cat doing it from 2015. The edge cases of human and animal achievement will come under scrutiny and scorn as we become a generation of mystics and solipsists, all schizophrenically finding AI artifacts in real and fake videos alike. And for those of you hoping for some sort of mechanistic solution, a secret watermark, metadata embedding, or even an adversarial AI categorizing clips as synthetic, I wouldn't be hopeful. Watermarks and metadata are similar to DRM and anti-piracy measures, and we all know how well those work. And as for the AI checkers, the ones we have are vibes-based false positive machines, despite the Twitter dunks. Even were one to work, generative AI can double-cross it and train directly against the checker results. It's doomed to fail. So what are we to do in this situation? How are you going to explain to your parents that they can no longer believe their eyes? How will you disseminate good information when it is indistinguishable from bad? How will journalism, government intelligence, even the justice system work when it is impossible to judge real digital media from fake? How are you even going to begin to no longer trust your own senses? If you've ever felt like the internet was real life as much as real life is real life, you, like the rest of us Zoomers, have been living in a hybrid reality, probably without realizing it. Unless you're some sort of international bag getter, you generally only have access to your personal home, job, shopping, hobby, life loop. But what's tangibly in front of us is not the only way we perceive the world anymore. We have the internet. This technology takes the mind across the planet to friendships and social dynamics and gives the user not only raw information, but a sense of the world outside of their town, their state, their country. It's a matter of opinion how false you deem these simulations of reality, but nonetheless, everybody partakes. But now, synthetic media changes the internet's hyper-reality into something more like unreality. Forevermore, this outsourced world model has been polluted with falsehood. Further, these falsehoods are incentivized to be the most mimetically transmissive, so that whoever is pumping out historical interview videos gets the biggest AdSense check. The medium of the internet has moved from simulation to hallucination. There's no longer such a thing as real life on the internet. The worldview of the average man isn't just perverted by the wizened hands of our propagandist leaders, but by everyone with an internet connection to Elon Musk's Grok. The human mind absorbs the things in front of its eyes. That's its job. There is no biological nor psychological defense for being fed unreality at lightning speed. From McLuhan, the effects of technology do not occur at the level of opinions or concepts, but alter sense ratios or patterns of perception steadily and without any resistance. The same way Netflix perverts history with its production design and casting choices, now the internet has the capacity to do it faster, cheaper, and easier. But even worse, The internet can now distort the eternal present right outside your bedroom door. Your model of the world is no longer just based on your experiences or even recorded experience like human-made videos or movies. Synthetic experience has crept into your reality, and this experience has been processed by a machine, which is instructed by someone, or something, to condition you to consume more and more unreality. Okay, that's enough blackpilling. To my mind, there are 3 major benefits that come out of this, at least for the people that survive the unreality black hole. And no, this isn't some degrowth Kaczynski paleo fantasy. History and technology are a river. You either swim with the current or you drown. The first benefit is that we will be forced to revive old systems of truth and verification. Credibility will be paramount. We've been so accustomed to thinking about deepfakes or real hostile misinformation that we've forgotten about the daily spin job we're accustomed to. We'll get expansions in truth technologies like blockchain and truth systems like actually punishing people who defraud the public. Hopefully all the little tricks the news media, governments, and all propagandists have relied on will become depreciated. The second is that jobs will be reliant on critical thinking tasks and properly evaluating information. This means that these skills, which you would think would already be pervasive, will finally be valued properly. They will become a priority in education, for the Eloi anyway, and all of culture will get to enjoy the fruits of more rigorous minds. The third, and the most speculative I must admit, is my hope that the human animal will begin to adapt to this new environment of unreality. There will be a sharp and painful correction as those without capacity are siphoned out of the gene pool into a completely unreal existence. But for those who survive, the pressure is finally coalesced to strengthen humanity through selection instead of simply degrading us through sickness. Oh, and that video at the beginning? I was lying, that was actually AI. No, I'm trolling. This video is real. But you don't actually know, do you? Does it even matter?
Nice shot. Love this view.